Hey, Betsy. Come on. Moo moo, come on. Come on down. I'll close this up. Over here. Come on, moo cow. You can do it. Ah. Hey, peeps, it's Andercon. And today I'm going to show off my pretty much finished farm. So, here's first floor. Pigs and no, not sheep. Chickens, and I got cat sanctuary over there, and I'll show that in a minute. Here's second floor, and here's where I got all my cows. Come on, Moo Moo. Get in here. There we go. And go ahead and breed these up. Hello, how you doing? Ah, too many cows in the way. Oh, I got my weed out. Yeah. Let's get some mushroom babies in here going. Come on. There's one. Should be another one. There we go. Now, the one neat thing about the mushrooms is you pretty much got infinite mushroom stew. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes these cats just pop out of nowhere. Alright. Now, I'll go ahead and show off this second floor here. Yeah, and then we'll look at all the details here. So here we got some piggies. Got a nice little room for them. Nice ceiling, good bit of lighting, and neat pattern on the walls. And here we got a little cat sanctuary with all my cats in it. Now the problem with the cats is they're slightly bugged. When you log back in, after a while some of the cats will just teleport to you, even though they were sitting down before. So every now and then I gotta drag them back in here with some fish. And I got a little chest in there for them to sit on and such. And it's all nice and jungly, just the way cats would like it. And here's a little chicken coop. It's not entirely automatic, it doesn't automatically cook them or anything, but it collects the eggs and such. So it's pretty easy to use. I was going to make a video on this, but it turned into a headache. Pretty much all I needed was a bit of water in one corner and a hole with a sign holding up the water there. And the chickens don't fall through the water, so you could forget having a floor and just have signs as your floor and water above it, and you could use that as a chicken coop if you wanted. And back at the end of that hole there, I've got another bucket of water, and it's just flowing. Pushes the eggs out to the end here, and I collect them and throw them in this chest and this stuff. So it works pretty good. It looks pretty good too. And this took quite a while to build all this, to really make it look the way I wanted. I used a silk touch pick to get a hold of some dirt blocks and put them in here and grow all the dirt. And chopped down a bunch of trees and took all the leaves off for all the ceiling and all the leaves and things. And take another quick look at this down here to really look at all the details. Woo. And back here behind the leaves I got torches and another block. It lights up a little bit, plus I got more lighting here and some glowstone hiding behind these blocks here, and so it looks pretty good. I got some little bit of patterns in the wool sitting here and there. Something neat and different and interesting. They're not really trying to be anything, it's just a pattern to look at. And a pretty simple way to keep the animals inside is just have a bit of fence and your floor's up here. If the animals ever happen to jump on top of this floor here, they'll wander around and fall back down here. So you don't really have to worry about them too much. Well, especially since I've only got one animal per floor on this one. Now upstairs I just got one pit for the pigs, so you really don't got to worry about it too much. So, yeah, I thought I'd make it all nice and jungly in here. When I'm when I'm underground for an extended period of time, I like to not think of being underground. I got a third floor, and I'm going to show that in a moment, but it's completely unfinished. It's pretty much just going to be used for future expansion, for if I ever feel like having sheep or something. I don't usually mess with the making pixel art or anything. I don't really need a whole lot of wool, so I may not mess with having all the different colors of sheep right away. So here's what the place looks like on the outside. I'll probably get a better shot soon enough. And here's my neato front door. It turned out really neat looking. Sort of Asian in a way. It looks pretty cool. And I got some melon and some pumpkins, and that's my pumpkin window that goes with the pumpkins, mostly. Somewhat. That's supposed to represent wheat, but the wheat's upstairs, of course. And there's all my melons and my watermelon window to show off. And I got some lily pads on the sides. And in case you didn't see my last video about this, here's my upstairs with a really neat ceiling, and some reeds and all my wheat here. Just flick a switch and collect wheat. Just gotta wait for it to roll off the edge, and that's about it. Then you gotta replant. I wish there was an easy way to replant without mods, but no. Some of the mods, like I think Lowcraft has a way to have plants you don't have to replant anymore. But that's pretty cool. So I'm going to show off that elevator and the third floor, which is currently empty. And then we're going to jump into creative mode on single player, and I'll show you how to make an elevator like this. So all I have to do is hit this button, and it's a drop. It's simple enough. I was gonna make it so you could select what floor you were on at the top and then just hit this button and drop all the way to the bottom, but it was a little bit too complicated, especially for any random person that walks in and doesn't know how to use it. So I figured I'll just make it simple. One button and you drop a floor. That's it. And this water, just one block of water held up with signs here, it keeps you from getting any fall damage. Every great now and then you'll get a wee little bit. That's probably lag induced more than anything. I don't think you could drop chickens through this drop because of the water. They just stop on it and hop. But any of the heavier animals you could drop through this elevator here. So this is my simple, completely unfinished third floor, and who knows what I'll actually use it for. There's nothing really here. So I'll go back up here, and this is my very viney ladder up. It works quite nice. It goes with the theme and everything. And works pretty good. So I'm liking my new farm. Get out of here. And see if we can get a nice far shot away from this here. So, I feel pretty good. I got a good night's sleep. I just got up a couple hours ago, and yeah, this is looking pretty good. So I figured I'd shoot a couple videos and things, and I'll probably do some a little bit of Spellbound Caves today. And things will go alright. Okay, yeah, that looks really nice. Now, I'm going to have to put in a bunch more buildings. I got a lot of different ideas. I'm going to build my own new, bigger house eventually. Probably in like, make it look kind of like a palace or something. But in this style. I also got I found some zombie spawners, finally, after searching for 6 hours. And I got an idea to turn those into something neat, something real fun. See if I can make an archery range out of them. And I ran out of room in all my chests and had to reorganize massively. So I came up with this idea for a nice little storage system for all my stuff. And I got chests in here in this back room here. They're diagonal from each other. I know you can put them right on top of each other and they'll work right now. Or you could, say, put stairs or half slabs on top of them and they should still work. But you never know when that's going to change. I think it's kind of an exploit, so I want to make this, say, future compatible. And I don't think this will ever not work anymore. I just leave spaces above all the chests and everything will work. Because you never know if they think, sticking one chest on top of another is a bug. And they might fix it. So I just got all my junk in here, a bunch of smooth stone, a whole bunch of cobble. Hadn't put anything in this one yet. Bunches of white wool and all my spider drops from my trap, fences and dirt and all sorts of other goodies. And my wood. So it's nice and organized and everything works pretty good. So I like it how that turned out. Well, here we are in creative, and I'm going to show you how to make an elevator like that. It's pretty simple. It's just basically, 3x2 piston door except on the floor, pretty much. It's quite simple. You'll need some, you'll need 6 pistons, stickies, at least 2 repeaters, some redstone and some redstone torches, and of course building material, and a button. So, not hard to make. And say, here's my little floor. And so, I'm going to pop out some stuff out of the way here and put things down. So, I'm wanting to have one space between the hole and my pistons. And I'll go ahead and put these in here like that. And then you'll want a bit of space behind these. Now you could also hook these up from below with a torch, but I'm going to do them from the side here. So you only need 2 of these repeaters there. And you'll need to make a little path over to the other side. Like so. And of course run a bit of this redstone here. Yeah, that's pretty simple and easy. And 1 repeater there. Now, then I was going to put this here is my floor for the elevator. And you'll need a block right around here. And one torch right there above this line of redstone. And that'll keep it closed all the time until you hit this button here. And just do that, and you're in the hole. And it's dark in here. So, quite simple and easy to make that. There's other things you can do with this, of course. Well, first of all, I'd never build on top of dirt. I would always use some sort of building materials when it comes to redstone, because you don't want an enderman walking by and just picking up your dirt out from under your redstone, and yeah, that would break the whole entire contraption, and you'd have to troubleshoot, and it'd be quite the mess. So, yeah. Never build on top of dirt or anything an enderman can pick up when it comes to redstone. So that's one little simple rule. And see, other than that, you got to keep in mind this right here. Let me show you this. Now, if I put this here, it would ignore it. Basically, this bit of redstone would not power this piston at all. So that's why you have this little block there instead of here. And the redstone has to go straight to the piston, right like that. And then it'll work just fine. So that's pretty simple and easy. Now, the other idea I had before was I was going to make this a system to where you could choose what floor you wanted to go to at the top, so I might as well just go ahead and show you how to set that sort of thing up if you wanted to do it. Let me just go ahead and put this stuff back in place real quick, and we'll get to that. Now the reason for this repeater here instead of redstone is if I use redstone, none of it powers the piston here for whatever reason. You gotta have a separate thing here. You could, if you wanted to, put repeaters on all three of these, and that would work just fine too. But for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to do it like this. It works and it's simple. Alright. So, now down here, I'll have another floor, and you just go down to wherever you want it. Doesn't really matter too much how deep it is, as long as you got enough room for, you know, all your circuitry and stuff. So I'm going to put it, say, right about here. And, so this is going to be my entrance to the next floor. And I'm going to knock these down here, and this right here will be my floor for the pistons. So just build another one of these out. And knock all this junk out of the way. And say these will be my pistons here. Like so. Let's see, right there. This will be the pistons. I went ahead and put in a second elevator spot here. It doesn't go into anything yet, but it will. Just go ahead and pop down a few of these just to simulate there being something down there. So let's just call this a hole to the next floor. Alright, there we go. And there's a button to make it open and close. And trap myself in. Alright, it's hooked up the exact same way as the top floor. Now, if you wanted to convert this to a elevator where you chose the floor before you drop, it wouldn't be that hard to do. You would just have to have a selector of some sort. Let me whip out a lever here. And let's see, move this out of the way. So, let's just say I've got my levers up here. And this particular one, well, I'll put it over here. That particular one goes to that floor down there. So, quite simple and easy. Just take a little bit of redstone and put it on there, and put a redstone torch there, and then you got to make the line of power for the redstone drop all the way down to the bottom to that floor. Here's a simple and easy way to make redstone go down very quickly. It's 2 blocks wide. So I'm just scooting this away for extra space. But just put redstone on top of this block and a redstone torch sticking out the side, and go down 2 spots and put another block, and do it again. Just stick it on the other side. And I need a block right here. And there we go. Now this would power stuff. So if I go ahead and switch the lever, and this thing's on. Now this you'll have to make a slight adjustment to. The button is on the other side of this wall right here, and just have to change where you've got the power inputting and everything. So I think if I put... I wonder if this would get powered or not. I'll check real quick. Nope, that would not be powered like that. So you'd either have to... Well, I'm going to scoot this power line down just a nudge. And I'm going to run a block right here. And this will get power right there. Yep, that will be powered. Now I'm going to put a torch right there. Now, if I wanted to open this thing up, or well, yeah, open it, I would just have this line right there, and it will power this torch as well. So with this, it's quite simple. All this lever will do is automatically open up the other side. Just like that. Now, it looks like I'm missing something right here. There we go. Just had to put that back. So, I think this is open now. Yep. Alright, well, that's simple and easy, and that'll drop you down to the next floor. Let me get out of here. Now, I wish there was an easy way to make an elevator like this except for going up, but you're just going to have to find some other way to do that. So, if you want your first floor, just have this thing up, and then hit this button and you drop down. And if you want the second floor or further, just flick that switch and then you can go down. Now, if you want, you can put on more levers here and have more floors, and you just got to run more of these power lines down further and further. And you can, select which floor you want to go to. Now, to finish this off, you are going to want to go ahead and throw in a floor of some sort right here. So keep in mind when you build this, the pistons are a block or two down from where your final floor is going to be. And of course, block all this stuff in, and everything will be just where you want it. Just like this, there. And on this block, I'm going to go ahead and put this here. There we go. Now on this block here, I'm going to go ahead and put stairs. As soon as I figure out where they're at in here. There's some stairs. Just like so. And that way makes it easier to get in and out right here. Now if you're going to be dropping a bunch of cattle down here, you would want to put something right here. You can either put doors, or since I think you can't put doors on top of the stairs, you'd have to put some gates, fence gates. So just chuck some gates right here. And this is why I've got the button over here instead of right next to the gate. Because if you put, say, right here, yeah, you'll end up opening your gate with the button. You could also put the button right here and move all the insides up one. That's probably what I did on the my in-game one on the server. So, simple and easy little elevator for you guys to play around with and, go have some fun. Well, I'll see you guys later.